Okay team, I hope you're doing well. We are going to do a legs workout today. Now you can absolutely do this as body weight only, so you don't need any equipment if you haven't got anything. If you have got some form of band though, absolutely add it in. That will help us bring a little bit more fire to the workout. So either a long band that you can tie in a bow around your legs, one of those little loop bands that you can shimmy up over your thighs. Maybe you've got a thick fabric resistance band, that's really good. I'm actually going to use, I've got some new toys in terms of bands that I'm going to use. I haven't used them yet, so you can test them out with me. Super, oh my goodness, super thick. These are actually like silicone resistance bands from AMP. Which one am I going to use? I'm going to use pink just because it goes with my outfit, and I think that's the lightest one because I haven't used it yet. These are awesome. So, similar concept as to any band you've got, right? It will increase the intensity of your workout. So if you're using a band, step into it. Blimey. Oh, hello. Okay, so, and you want it around mid-thigh. We're going to come straight down onto the mat, okay? And you're going to sit yourself up. You can absolutely lean back on your hands here. Try not to come in through the shoulders. So straighten up that back, press that chest forward. And we're just going to come in with a few abductions. So opening and closing the knees, the thighs. Pull the belly button in. I'll just start here. This is our little precursor, our little wake up call. So going in and out here. This is good. Silicone band, it isn't moving up my thighs. I like it. So far, so good. So play around with your feet. Think about if they need to be a little bit wider, closer together. Good. Keep opening and closing. Perfect stuff. So we're just working into these outside thighs. If you want it to be a bit more intensive, you're going to do what I did and take your hands away. So this will start recruiting those abdominal muscles to keep you from either toppling backwards or curling forwards too much. So keep going here. Beautiful. Shoulders relaxed, whether they're on the floor or out in front. How are we doing? We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Obviously, if you're doing this without the band, your legs are going to come slightly wider than mine were. And then you're going to spin yourself around. You're going to prop your elbow underneath your shoulder here. Legs are bent, so make sure this top hip isn't rolling back. Stack it over that bottom hip. And we're going to lift, we're going to lift and lower here. And this, already, straight away, is where I'm feeling it because of this band. Goodness me, I think this is the lightest of the 3. So you're lifting your foot away. It's coming up. The whole leg is in parallel. Lift that waist away from your mat. So you want that nice triangular shape here. Good. Woo. Keep going. So lift and lower, lift and lower. This is very targeted. So it's these outer glutes and hips. Really good for strengthening up these hip muscles. If you're tight through your hip flexors around the front, we also want to build up the glutes surrounding those muscles for extra support. Good. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Now keep the sides of the feet glued together and now open and close. And this should feel a little easier in comparison. Working around more into the front, so opening up the pelvis. Good. If you want to make it a little bit more intense, you could do the same move but lifting the feet up off the floor. Notice the eyebrows change when you do that. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have tested this kit out by myself in the first instance. You guys are witnessing the real reaction. Keep going here. Good. Amazing. Squeeze those feet together. You want that tension all the way down in the bottom end. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take the legs long and give a little knuckle or palm massage if you need to. If you need to give that shoulder a little roll out, then do. If you're more comfortable dropping all the way down into side lying, you could absolutely do that. Legs are long, hips are still stacked. Toes are pointed on that top leg. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. I'm more comfortable up here, so I'm coming up. We've gone straight in with it, guys. Really, really targeted areas. You don't need me to tell you where we are working. You can feel this. Again, if you're not using the band, lift that leg up higher. Okay, but with control, with precision, especially on that down. Don't let gravity do your job. You stay in control. Good, guys. Keep going, but change to a flexed foot. So press back into your heel. Breathe through the burn. Goodness me. This is awesome stuff. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, release again. Give a little pat through, roll out, whatever you need to on this side. We're going to roll over, flip over. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So when you come up to sitting, have a little roll out of your shoulders and then bring yourself down. Again, get that elbow position. You want it directly under that shoulder rather than leaving it out wide. Get your hips stacked one on top of the other. So imagine there's a pole running from that bottom hip up into the top hip. Knees bent and then open and close in parallel. So we're going to repeat. We're going to even things out. First few should feel okay, but it doesn't take long for that burn, that intensity to kick in. Good. Big smile on your face definitely helps. Keep going here. Perfect, guys. This is how we do it. Wowza. So lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. Keep lifting your waist away from the mat. Don't collapse in. Press away. You can always have this top hand in front for a little balance if you want to. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Sides of your feet glued together. Come into your hip openers, your open door or your clam, however you refer to it. Squeeze the side of the feet. Remember, you can up the intensity by lifting those feet up off the floor. That bottom knee stays on the floor. Still the same movement, but you're hovering those feet. So option 1, with the feet down, less intense. Option 2, if you haven't got a band, definitely go for feet lifted. Good. Beautiful stuff, guys. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 here. Again, give a little massage out if you need to. Lengthen out those legs. When you're ready, toes are pointed. We're going to come into our lift and lower. This should fire up straight away now. You can definitely feel it. It's all good stuff. Good. So keep going here. Remember that control as you come back down. Good. Couple more with pointed toes, then we change to that flexed foot. Just notice how that change feels. So change now, flexed foot, pushing into your heel. Maybe you feel that more coming into your calf. Maybe you feel the front of your quad firing up a little bit more. Oh my God. Or maybe you're just gritting your teeth to get these done. Going, we don't care, Fee. We just want to get through this set. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1 more for me. 1. Holy moly. Come on up. Give your shoulders a little roll through. Give your thighs a little pat down. We're going to come down to lying on our backs. Keep your band exactly where it is, guys. You're going to walk your heels in towards your bottom. Just reach down with your fingertips. You want them quite close so that you can kind of just about scrape the back of your heels. Just do a couple of little pelvic tilts. Get our positioning. Make sure that you're comfortable. Adjust any hair bands or anything else that you need to. And then if you need to step your feet a little bit wider, you can. Relax your arms down by your side. We're going to roll up into a bridge. So pull that belly button in, start lifting those hips up, roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. Or as you get to your maximum height, we're going to hold. So stay here. And then we're going to add our open and close at the top. Try not to let those hips dip. And also try not to let them tilt. So if you feel that you're kind of coming down on an angle, I want you to really concentrate on keeping those hips level, squeezing into the glutes and really pressing up through the feet. Good, keep open, closing. Beautiful, guys. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, slowly roll it back down. All the way, keep going. Articulating that spine all the way down. Beautiful. Exhale, lift. Either one foot can stay on the floor and the other leg can come up to tabletop, so knee above hip. Flex the foot and press away. Here's your option 1. So any lower back issues or if your stomach muscles aren't feeling up to full strength, keep one foot on the floor here. Otherwise, come up into double tabletop and press away. Press away. A little ab interlude before we come back into our bridges. Good. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Release the feet back down, rolling back up into your bridge. And then we're going to take it into a march at the top. So come up into your full height bridge and then add in a little march. One leg and then the next. One leg and then the next. Come down to tiptoes rather than flat feet if that helps. Keep lifting that bottom away from the mat. Good. Trying to create as little as you can, kind of rocking. So really control. Pull those abs in. Belly button down towards your spine. Breathe. You're doing great, guys. Keep going here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the heels to the floor. If they were up on tiptoes, slowly roll down. Out of your bridge. Exhale, lift the shoulders. A little ab interlude. Again, before we switch onto all fours, you're coming into your pulses. Pull that belly button in. Good. How are we doing? We've got one more position that we're going to move into. After we finish this little set, we're going to roll over to all fours. Keep going here. Little gap between your chin and your chest. Pull that belly button down. Your lower back is kind of imprinted into the mat here. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and roll yourself straight over to all fours. So just take a moment, get your positioning. Wrists underneath your shoulders. Good, knees underneath your hips. You're going to take your right leg, lift it up towards the ceiling, and we're going to pulse. So toes pointed, coming into some glute pulses here. So if you're working with a band, you're pressing back of your thigh into that band. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Good. Soft through the elbows at the front. You don't need to be kind of locking out. Good. Keep pulsing. How are we doing? 3, 2, 1. Draw that knee down. Same leg comes out to the side into your fire hydrants. Take it out again. If you're using a band, you're pressing into that band. If you're not using a band, if you're doing this as body weight only, your leg doesn't need to kind of cock all the way out to the side. This can still be a nice controlled movement. Try not to tilt your body so your torso faces down to the mat. Good. That leg just comes out as far as you can without moving the torso. Good. 2, 1. Knee back to center, then all the way up, all the way down. Same side. Into your donkey kicks. Squeeze into that glute. So worked around. Started off with that side lying, working the sides of our glutes. Moved on to our back. We were working quads predominantly there and glutes. And then around to all fours. Absolutely working into our glutes here. 2, 1. Switching sides. So immediately take your left leg up, toes up to the ceiling. Pulse, pulse, pulse. You want that leg lifted enough that you can feel that stretch through the hip flexor at the front. Good. And just gently fight gravity with that belly button. Doing great, guys. This is our last little set. Pulse it through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw that knee down. Take it into your fire hydrants. These ones you'll feel after that first side lying set that we did. Woo. Good. Keep it going. Try not to hold your breath. Keep just breathing naturally. 3, 2, 1. Then take it all the way up and all the way down into those donkey kicks. Last one. Then I promise if you're wearing a band, it can come off as we come into our stretches. Use this last little set for me. Maybe you're feeling it in your supporting leg. That is also possible because I am. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, guys, you're going to press back into child's pose, but if you are wearing a band, before you do that, remove it. Wow, that 100% did the job it was designed to do. So if you want to hit your knees wider here in child's pose, feel free. Give yourself a little space to settle down into. Yeah, just find your breath. Exhale up to all fours. Slide your right leg under, extend your left leg away. You're going to come into your pigeon pose. Absolutely rock your hips here. Try and take that hip down to the mat. Maybe angling your arms with help here. This is going to absolutely get into the area you need stretching out. Good. Oh. Beautiful. I kind of want to stay here, but we should do the other side. So when you're ready, press up, switch sides. Again, you might find it slightly different from one side to the next, where you need to be to find that sweet spot. So just play around with this stretch. Good. Stay with it a little longer. And then when you're ready, spin around to sitting, just like we did at the start. You're going to use your hands to just lean back onto here, open up your chest. We're going to come into a knee roll and just hold it there. Maybe your knees don't come all the way down, maybe they come to here. Good. And then release, same on the other side. Give those hips some love. Beautiful stuff. As always, guys, if you need to continue stretching, please do. There's no rush to get back up. Otherwise, I will leave you to it. Let me know how you got on. Leave me a comment on the video. Let me know how you got on and if you added in a band. And if you haven't got a band, I can absolutely recommend these bad boys. They come in 3 different resistances. And that was me using the light one and you saw my face. Feel free to use my discount for another 15 for 15% off. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all in another workout. Take care.